Good morning, Sleepy. Did you have a good rest? I'm glad to hear it. No, I haven't been up too long, and yes, I slept well, thank you. Gosh, you're so cute when you're all groggy after waking up, you know that? Well, I mean, you've been working so hard lately, it's no surprise that you're still a little bit low on energy. No. I'm pretty tired myself, but I had enough time to get myself a little bit of coffee. Got some breakfast going for the both of us as well. Didn't know what you'd like, so I have a bit of tea steeping as we speak. Nothing is too sweet for you, lovely. Now, what do you say we get today started with some soup and TV? Or we could just lie here a while and snuggle for a while first. Oh, I have nothing particular in mind. I just figured that it'd be nice to wake up to breakfast and a good show while we, take some time for ourselves. Do you have anything in mind yourself? No? That's alright. If anything, that just gives us more things to chat about. Oh, this isn't a special occasion, though I guess that it kind of is. I've been going through some things recently, and I'm sorry for that. Yes, I know that I have no need to be sorry, but it's something that just has to be said, you know? I've just felt myself sinking deeper and deeper into this bad place inside of my own head, and I've been letting that get between my friends, my family, and everything else in between. But most of all, I've been letting it get between us. It's been so long since I felt this bad, and I just didn't know how to handle it, and Thank you, sweetheart. I know that you'll always be there for me, and I'll always be there for you too. I'm so sorry that I haven't been able to comfort you in the ways that I used to, in the ways that I want to. It's just been a rough time on my end, and I know it's no excuse, but I just needed to take a moment for myself so I could recollect my thoughts. It's nothing that you can help with, but I figured you'd say something like that. So sweet and caring. It's an internal issue, one that is completely beyond either of our control. But I'm doing my best to make sure that it doesn't get in the way of my life. In the way of life that I have you, to be exact. And even though my bad thoughts and nightmares and everything else sneaks up on me now and then, rest assured it won't hurt us anymore. I can promise you that. I won't let it. You're the one I love to the moon and back. I wake up thinking of you, go through my day hoping that you're doing well, and go to sleep worrying if you're okay. There's no need to be sorry about making me worry. I'm just a worrier. We both know that, and I'm not afraid to admit it. We just care about each other a lot, and I think that it's really sweet. Well, I think that it's just really nice that we both care about each other to the point of worry. And it's not like it's all for nothing. We both have our down moments. And as of late, we've been having a lot of them. It's just the little things that count. Well, by little things, I mean it's just a lot of the things that we do for each other are small, but it counts. Every little bit. Whether it's just wishing each other a good morning or giving a slight touch on the shoulder when we're busy with something. Everything that we do for each other has a meaning. Everything that happens between us matters. What with how things are going on in the world around us and in our personal lives, there's not much that we can really do. And that just makes things matter even more, right? Yeah, I figured you'd say something like that. And there's nothing in the world I wouldn't do my best to do for you. I know you do the same for me, and that's why we're such a great team. Well, more than a team, but you know what I mean. Oh no, I've been rambling again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I always get like that when I'm talking about how much I love you. Force of habit to remind you just how wonderful and sweet you are, you know? Well, maybe, but I don't think anyone could blame me for doting on you so much. That and you're one to talk. You always tell me sweet things and make me feel good inside and out. Like, just being around you is like a full-bodied hug 24/7. And that hug is one that I hope to never have to leave behind. Oh, don't you worry. I promise that it'll never come to that. You and I have been through far, far too much to drop it all now. Not that I could ever imagine myself wanting to. That, and we have so much more to go. Though we go through so much, all the good times that we have make them seem like nothing. There's times where I'm distant and isolate myself, but I only do it so that you don't worry about me as much. That's true, it doesn't seem to work at all. If anything, I think that it makes you seem to worry about me more. So I promise, I won't do that anymore. If something's wrong or I'm not feeling like myself, then I'll just... I'll tell you as much as I can about it. I know that you wouldn't force it, but I feel like sometimes you feel like you're getting me uncomfortable, and sometimes that's true. But that's not because of you. No, not you at all. It's just an uncomfortable topic we need to get into sometimes. Relationships have their ups and downs. Sometimes you gotta do the things you don't enjoy in order to really appreciate the ones that you do enjoy. And just for the record, we don't have many moments where I get uncomfortable, but... Okay, true, no need to call me out. I'm terrible at dealing with my own problems, so talking about them is just... To be honest, it's really difficult. But never feel bad about doing it. Sometimes I just really need that push to deal with my problems, and you can guarantee that I'll do the same for you when you need it, okay? That's fair. I do it pretty often for you, but that's just because you need some help sometimes too. Babe, it's never any trouble. I'd go to the ends of the earth for you. Trying to crack open your problems and help deal with them is the least I can do for the one I love. I'm not one to go throwing my love around all willy-nilly, but here you are. You came along and took it out of my hands. No, quite on the contrary. I wouldn't want anyone else seeing me for who I am. I'm a little bit messed up. I'm a ball of happiness, sadness, and hunger. Yet you love me for all my flaws and all of my strengths. And I love you in turn for all of yours. I know that we're both kind of screwy, but together, we hold the world in our hands. And every time I hug you close, I'm holding the whole world. You're my everything. And I'm never gonna let you go. Now, with that out of the way... Oh my gosh, you dork. It wasn't a drag or anything. I just thought that maybe having me ramble away in your ear would get old. If you want, I can keep rambling. Okay, well, maybe later we can do that, but right now, I just want to hold you in my arms, stroke your hair, and I just want to exist with you. Just being able to feel your heartbeat and hear your breathing calms me. No matter how dark of a place I'm in, your presence is all I really need to settle myself. And even if you being here for me doesn't help me right away, it always chips away at the hard exterior I used to have. And bit by bit, you're letting me be more and more of who I want to be. My thanks to you is that you can have my everything. Oh, you're too sweet. I just really hope that I'm able to do the same for you. You deserve everything in the world, and I'm lucky to have you. I'll do everything I can, and babe, thank you. Now, before I talk your ear off, let's just snuggle here for a while, shall we? Of course, I have all the time in the universe for you, baby. I love you.